one. Let's send the messages nicely, no insults, and I just want to shoot straight. What got into that policeman at Midland Savings to brutalize a lady the way he did? Her only crime was to demand her own money. I am outraged. It was Latif Idris, our own Latif Idris. Today it is another lady. Let's take a quick look at the video again. There he is. Oh, madam. Now let's do something. Pick up your phone and type police brutality in Ghana. In case you have not done that, I'll do that for you in a bit. Let's check out. And here we are. And we're having what? Police storms Midland Savings over police brutality on nursing mother. That's the one on top. And that was posted 3 hours ago. And then we have outrage as police officers beats up woman. Okay, so that's the same story there. You will have a lot of stories on police brutality. One, we have, okay, so if you come down, you see this on Joy News that was reported, Latif Idris, who was brutalized by the police, and that one is also there. You come here, and then we are told police probe into assault of woman by officer. Okay, so there's another one, Ghana police brutality and human rights, and that's there. The surge of police brutality in Ghana, a call to the inspector. 21 police officers sacked. And okay, so I'm sure that's also linked to this kind of brutality, police brutality, harassment, extortion, undue delay of justice. Human rights group petitions right over police brutality, and Ghana police brutality caught on camera. Latest Ghana Police Service news. So you could tell that there are a lot of issues bordering on police brutality, and I can go on and on and on. Ghana soldier and police brutality, and then I can go on and on and on. Victim of police brutality demands apology. Campaign to end police brutality launched. Jessica bemoans police brutality on 16-year-old girl. Bring an end to cases of police brutality, Atifwa tells IGP. And I can go on and on and on and on. Certainly, this paints a very bad image for the Ghana Police Service. Something must be urgently done to redeem the image of the Ghana Police Service. Let's and I want you to tag your post with this hashtag end police brutality now. Tag your post to this hashtag and let's send a strong message to the IGP. Now tell me how you felt when you first saw the video.
In any case, you don't have to, you the one having the law shouldn't, take the law into your own hands and then, met out judgment. That is very bad. It is uncalled for. I think we should condemn this action.
Regardless of, like I told you, regardless of what she has done, she doesn't deserve to be beaten in such a manner. And her baby, I mean, she was with a baby. It's very heartbreaking. I'm a mother, so to see a woman being beaten in such a manner, I don't know. Let me just say, I'm disappointed. Yes, I'm disappointed because this is someone who is supposed to be protecting the public and not abusing the public.
Actually, someone wanted me to look at it in the afternoon, but I couldn't watch it. As I started watching it, I got angry. As a policeman, you have to enforce the law. Even when you are angry, you are not supposed to use your hand on anyone under any circumstance. As I'm talking to you, I'm very angry. I'm very angry. You see, we can't be in a country where those who are supposed to protect us, they are the people who will be, tormenting our lives.
What the policeman did is an insult to womanhood and motherhood, and I think he has to be arrested. It's very bad. It's very bad. I watched the video, and as me being a mother, it's very bad.
All right, let's check out some messages you've been posting on Facebook. And Arabelle will start with Philip Kwarting.
So Philip Kwarting says she's still held on to her child as she was being beaten. No wonder Mother's Day is celebrated more than Father's Day. And Sawakunedu writes, everybody at the bank on that day that witnessed it should be arrested, including that police officer. Let's be decorous with our comments. It says, Joy News, please don't let it just go viral. Report it to the officials. We have done that and they're investigating it.
And the police officer has been interdicted. Exactly. We are told he's in police custody.
Exactly. Samfari says, my recommendations. 1, the police officer must be dishonorably discharged, as in fired, as soon as possible. 2, the banking officers should also be fired. 3, the bank must be fined at least $500,000. And 4, the woman must be compensated with at least $50,000. Anything short of this will be unacceptable. And Ture Dambaki says, I don't care what triggered this action, but it's totally wrong for the officer to beat the lady. Those of you who think the officer did well, I pray your sisters get beat. Okay, well, an eye for an eye, that's not good enough. So Kojo Bafo writes, nursing mom enters a banking hall at closing hours, forces her way inside the hall and insists she has to cash a check despite the fact that the bank has closed. If not for anything, you should understand that she may be in a distressful situation. It could be that she urgently needed that money to save her child's life or someone's. You hate her so hard as if she has committed a crime, and to add to that, we had staff in there who stood and watched as she was abused. Very sad indeed. Very sad indeed. And let me read this one on WhatsApp. Dachihine Asari of Asimfusu says, how on earth should this be perpetrated against a poor innocent mother? This is very disgraceful, inhumane, disgusting, barbaric and nonsensical. This policeman ought to be sacked and workers who were there must also be jailed. And the messages are flooding here. And this one, no name, he says, I have lost appetite for food watching this video. We have such people paid with our taxes. It is horrible, disgusting and a stone behavior. And this one is coming from Gilbert, who says this is unimaginable. I'm shocked by the comments of the workers there. Whatever the offense, she shouldn't be treated like that. This one is coming from Felix, and he says the police service needs a total change from top to down. The Inspector General is not proactive. Likewise, the Interior Minister. God help us, Ghana. And this one is coming from Gilbert. He says, I'm very angry here. How come it's a total, how come this total a mess of a policeman? Okay, so he's invoking God to come punish him for us. Okay, and then let me take this one. He says we will continue to do that. You guys, oh, okay, so I don't know who sent this message, but those are some comments from WhatsApp. But I want us to also go to the page of this police officer and see what his own friends, his Facebook page, what his own friends are saying. And I'll get that quickly for you. And we'll take some messages on his own page. Okay, so Ohenire Na Odali says, ladies and gentlemen, I will urge you to close your account if you save at the bank at which Frederick Amano Scala brutalized a woman. You are not safe there if you will be treated like a sheep taken for slaughter. Your own money, pa. Hashtag Tria. And Dede Dinah says,
Frederica Manoskala, you didn't even have mercy on the little baby. Would you have been happy to see someone do this to myself and your little boy who is as young as that baby? Okay, so I'm highly disappointed, my dear friend. So that is the policeman's own friends telling him all of this. Pearl says, my sister, I wonder why he did that. Noete Cynthia says, do you know him? Okay, so she's wondering whether she knows him. And Manye Opata says, okay, so she's talking about a report when it was first broke, we first broke it. Philip Safo says, and was that the best way to remove someone from a bank? Throwing punches like you fighting a man? Hey, okay, so the other words are unpalatable. And Omar Abu Ebenezer says, withdrawing your own money in Ghana becomes problems. How are you going to save now? Those are some comments from his own page. Okay, so let's talk about mining, because it's another issue that is raging. I'm talking about mining bauxite at a Tiwa forest. We want good roads, we want bridges and other important infrastructure. But should we give all our bauxite to the Chinese and get all of that? Environmental campaigners are worried. They say we are not only giving away our bauxite but our water as well. They have stated that we may import water in the future. Government is bent on going forward with the deal. What should we do?
If the forest reserve is big enough to have a portion to mine and still have some forests maintained for tourist attraction and then the waterfall, that's okay. But if it's going to do away with the whole forest, then I think I'm totally against it.
Why will government say that it's legal, meanwhile our natural resources are destroying? And they stop the illegal mining. So they shouldn't also go and destroy water because it's illegal. If it's legal, let's look at other sides.